You read the title, you got the thumbnail, and obviously click the video because you're watching right now. That's producer. Let's get right to it. Cooper Flagg. But code, I ain't gonna lie. That's a cold white boy right there. Oh, hands doesn't matter. I'm pretty sure he's right-handed. You know you can change your hands with the vitals. Pretty sure he was number 32 for the Mavs right now. Um, he plays the three right now. He's a three or two. I'm pretty sure it's a three because they have play in D-Lo. So he plays the three, yeah. So you know he can go small forward. He is 6'9". Um, he is 6'9". I think he has like a 7 foot or 7'1" wingspan, something like that. But I think I went with 7'3" for this. No, actually, I'm tripping. I for sure went 7. I went 7 because I'm pretty sure that's his wingspan. And I'm not gonna lie, I did go minimum weight because for what I want the build to be, I wanted to be a super tall ISO build, which is really what Coop is. He generation, honestly, but for what I want the build to be and how I want to capture his playstyle, I feel like this is cool. I really do, you know. So I went 6'9", 185, 7 wingspan, and you go to the body type because I'm big on having my builds accurate. So I don't like the T-Rex horns, or in most instances, I don't like the T-Rex horns or the body type not looking as immersive or realistic as possible. You do get slender, balanced, and buff. And he's not super bulky like Brown Renan, but he's also not super skinny. So I think this third body type right here, the buff one, it's accurate. And with the length of this build, with the length and speed up that the build's gonna have, I feel like you're gonna be able to honestly guard the 1 through the 5. So that being said, I did max out the speed and agility. I put that at vertical at an 80. I'll show you why here in a minute. And for that strength, I went with a 74, which is the max. Yeah, it is the max. Let's go to that layup. So for his driving layup, I know he can, you know what I'm saying? He can sink those fillets and them lays. But for the sake of spreading stuff around, I only went with the 78 driving layup. With all things accounted for, with all things accounted for, you do have cap breakers and stuff, you know. So I want a 78 driving layup for that reason right there with an 88 driving dunk. Um, he can play in the post for sure though. For the sake of my build being as realistic as I feel like necessary, I put post control on my builds very often. So um, with that being said, I did go to 77 post control straight here on a minute, and I maxed out that mid range and that three ball. No, okay, I went with 83 three ball just because I wanted limitless on Browns. You know what I'm saying? You're only getting it from going 84 three, so 87 mid range, 83 three ball, and I went with a 70 free throw just because I wanted to same free throws. 70, I don't know. You really only need like a 63, but I 70 just to be safe, you know. And like I said, I went 77 post control because I did want post fake, post up poet. You know what I'm saying? I definitely did. And I went 77 just because I wanted to post up poet on silver and post face, on silver. Want to get the job done like a hook specialist. Out there shooting hooks. Yeah. And then to the playmaking, I went with a 71 pass act because Hoop he's really pretty all around. So I didn't give him like obviously like he doesn't have the handle of Kyrie. He can handle the ball for one of those taller guys, those taller lengthy guys. Oh, I maxed out the ball handle on this people ball. Put that pass act to a 71 because 70 is honestly great. But I also wanted dimer. And of course, you can move stuff around. Like you can honestly move stuff around. You need a break starter. I just wanted to go dimer though. I wanted that dimer server, so I did go 70 pass act. And honestly, my favorite part of the build is get to the defense. So since the max number on this build you can get is a 92, which gives you gold challenger and all that stuff. I went with an 87 because you can just throw some cat breakers on our perimeter right there. And like I'm just gonna say right now, like I always say, uh, I wanted 60 same plus because I did want to pay earlier, seeing it. But like I say, all my builds should be used as a template. Like by all means though, if you know what I'm saying, if you do I want to see still, but if you like something about the build, but you don't agree with the entire build entirely, just use that template. But if you agree with the entire build, then use it. It's just a template. You know what I'm saying? It's just I feel like I capture them. I the way I make the build, I capture what I want the build to be. You know, mimic the player's play styles to the full extent. So yeah, that's why. You know, they use stuff like cap breakers. See this? That's why I'm okay with going to 62 still because I do get cap breakers. I have a lot of cap breakers. I think I have 7 or 8 right now. I haven't played in like a week or two, but I think I do have 7 or 8 cap breakers. But yeah, I went with 87 perimeter just because I'm gonna cap break this to a 92. Optimize the build to its fullest. That way you do get gold pick badger, gold challenger, and gold on bomb minutes. You're just basically gonna be a tall ISO lock. Like I'm saying. And with that 60 interior, you do get paint patrol on browns. You can also cap break it though, get that post lockdown if you want it, even with some stats on like I always say. But yeah, I want a 78 block and I want a silver high flying denier. Not only can you jump and are you quick, but you have the block to get a block. I feel like uh, 8 or 7 or 8 times out of 10, truth being told, for the rebounding, because he can grab a board. He can grab a board again. You know what I'm saying? I did max out that offensive rebound, and I ended up leaving my defensive rebound at 65. You should have some extra attribute points laying around now, and you can honestly put these wherever you want. I think I put him into standing dunk my first time. If you can put it into layup, you know, yeah, okay, yeah, why not put it into layup? Okay, it makes sense. Put it wherever you want, but I'm gonna put it into layup. So I'm saying you see the badges you get. I think you should get two-way mid-range shot creator or something. The strengths are going to be an explosive dunker, can guard the best offensive player. One to provide is good. Moves laterally like a shadow. The weaknesses it doesn't read passing lanes. They usually had a rebounding position, but the only weakness is really going to be not reading passing lanes because with that 80 vertical, you're going to get all the good board animations. If you know the 80 vertical with that maxed out rebounding. You know what I'm saying? Um, yeah, let me show you guys the cap breakers for the build real quick. And these are the cap breakers. Like I said earlier, the build looks really nice with cap breakers. I'm not gonna lie, looks really good with cap breakers. Good. What I'm probably gonna do is put 5 into the perimeter, or give you you know, a 92. You can break that steel. Like I said, I can break that interior. You get a higher post lockdown. The other post badge, I forget the name. Can't remember defensive rebound. Put on par with that offensive rebound. The speed and all that maxed out already. Can't back the 3 ball for something if you wanted to. But what I would probably do is probably that perimeter, that interior. You can honestly even can't break that driving dunk if you want. Like, 89, 90, 91, 92. You get 93 driving dunk, that's goal posterizer. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but these are the cap breakers. Put them wherever. Make the build as good as you want it, honestly. From the post control to the driving dunk to the interior to the perimeter to the defensive rebound to the vertical to pass sack. You know what I'm saying? Do anything. And I feel like the build all around is pretty accurate to Coop. You know what I mean? I feel like, yeah, for what I want the build to be, and then as much as I wanted to capture his playstyle, I feel like I did that really well. Yeah, I just like it's really accurate. Yeah. With that being said, came back to 50th Street with the Cooper Flagg build for the one tone. Yeah, without further ado, see you on the next one. Whatever that is. Y'all have a good one.